Namaste, today I'm going to read Volume 2, Book 2, Rudra Samhita, Part 5, Chapter 57. Gajasura is slain in the Shiva Puran. Om Vakratuna Makaya Surya Koti Samapapal Nidaveganam Gunasakaya Sushram Ekadantai. Om Yadis. Hariyam Tat Sat. Sanat Kumara said, O Vyasa, listen with great devotion to the story of Moon-Crested Lord, how he killed Gajasura, the lord of Danavas, by means of his trident. Formerly, when the Asura Mahesha was killed in battle by the goddess for the welfare of the gods, they became very happy. O great sage, his son, the great hero, Gajasura, could not forget the slaying of his father by the goddess at the request of the gods, and hence remembered the enmity. He therefore went to the forest for undertaking penance. Interestingly, he performed penance meditating on Brahma. I shall not be killed by men or women overwhelmed by lust. Thinking thus in his mind, he directed his attention to austerities. He performed a severe penance in a valley on the Himalaya mountain. He kept his arms lifted. He fixed his eyes at the sky. He stood on the ground on the two big toes. With plenty of matted tresses of hair, the benevolent Gajasura, the son of Mahesa, shone with his refulgence like the sun at the time of dissolution. The fire in the form of penance, originating from his head, filled with smoke, spread all round to the worlds above, below, and on the sides, scorching them. The rivers and the seas were agitated by the fire originating from his head. The stars fell along with the planets. The 10 quarters blazed. The gods, scorched by the fire, left heaven and went to Brahma's world, along with Indra, and submitted to him. The earth quaked. The god said, O Brahma, we are agitated on being scorched by the penance of Gajasura. We are unable to stay in heaven, hence we seek refuge in you. Make it subside and find out a merciful remedy to enliven others. Otherwise the worlds will perish. Truth, it is the truth that we speak. Thus informed by the gods, including Indra and others, the self-born deity Brahma went to the hermitage of the excellent Decha, along with Brigu, Daksha, and others. On seeing him scorching the heaven and the worlds by his penance, the surprised creator laughed and said, Brahma said, O Lord of Dechas, stand up, O son of Mahesa, you have achieved perfection in penance. O dear one, I, the granter of boons, have come. Choose your boon as you wish. Sanat Kumara said, getting up in a hurry, the son of Mahesa, the Lord of Dechas, glanced at the Lord and praised him lovingly with choking words. Gajasura said, O Lord of the gods, if you are going to grant me a boon, let me be immune from death by men or women overwhelmed by lust. Let me be very powerful, valorous, and invincible to the gods, the guardians of the worlds, and others forever. Let me enjoy all prosperities. Sanat Kumara said, thus requested by the Danava, Brahma, who was delighted by his penance, granted him the rare boon. Securing the boons thus, the Decha Gajasura, the son of Mahesa, returned to his abode with a happy mind. The great Asura conquered all the quarters, the 3 worlds, the gods, Asuras, human beings, kings, Gandharvas, Garuda, serpents, and others. He made them subservient to him. He became the conqueror of the universe. He usurped the places of the guardians of the worlds and took away their glory. He occupied heaven, possessing the glory of the celestial garden and the palace of Lord Indra, built by Vishwakarman, the powerful Decha of a lofty mind, who reigned as the sole ruler after conquering all the worlds, sported in the palace of Lord Indra. The gods and others who were overwhelmed by his power worshipped the pair of his feet. He exercised a stern and fierce authority, thus conquering the quarters and reigning as a supreme overlord. He enjoyed pleasures to the maximum excellent. Since he had not conquered his senses, he was never satiated in his enjoyment of pleasures. He was haughty, puffed up with prosperity. He slighted and transgressed the injunctions of the sacred scripture. After the lapse of some time, he became evil-minded. The Danava, the suppressor of the gods, the son of Mahisasura, harassed the excellent Brahmins and the sages on the earth very much. The wicked Dacha harassed the gods, the human beings, and all the Pramatas. He tortured all righteous people, particularly recollecting the previous enmity. O dear, once this Danava of great strength, Gajasura, came to the capital city of Shiva. O sage, when the lord of Asuras came there, there was a great tumult among the residents of Anandavana. They shouted, "Protect, protect!" When the son of Maheshasura, haughty of his valor, entered the city, suppressing the Pramatas, Indra and other gods previously vanquished by him sought refuge in Shiva. After bowing to him, they eulogized him with a great respect. They mentioned to him the arrival of the Danava at Kashi, the height of distress of the people there, especially of the rulers. The god said, "O great gods, O Lord of gods, the Asura has gone to your city. He is inflicting pain on your people. O storehouse of benignity, please slay him. Wherever he sets foot on the earth, he shakes the ground there by his great weight. By his great velocity, trees fall down with roots and branches. Hit by his brawny arms, big mountains are reduced to powder. The clouds leave the sky hit by his head. Still, they do not lose their blueness due to the contact with his hair. When he breathes out, the mighty oceans surge up with their bellows. Even the rivers are filled with waves as though with whales. His height is 9,000 yojanas. The girth of this Asura who wields Maya is also of that proportion. The tawny color and the tremulousness of his eyes is not borne even by the lightning. Thus he has come there all of a sudden. Whichever quarter he approaches, the Danava is unbearably oppressive. I am not to be killed by men or women overwhelmed by lust, he shouts. O Lord of the gods, we have thus mentioned humbly the activities of that Danava. Please protect your devotees, O Lord, desirous of protecting Kasi. Sanat Kumara said, thus requested by the gods, Shiva, desirous of protecting the devotees, came there quickly with the desire of slaying him. On seeing that Shiva, favorably disposed to his devotees, had come roaring with the trident in his hand, Gajasura too roared. A wonderfully terrible and great battle was fought between them, roaring heroically and hitting with various weapons and missiles. The brilliant Gajasura, of great strength and valor, pierced Shiva, the slayer of the Danavas, with sharp arrows. O sage, Shiva, who assumed a terrible body, split with his terrible arrows, the arrows of the Dacha, to small pieces like gingerly seeds, even before they reached him. Then the infuriated Gajasura rushed at the Lord Shiva, roaring loudly, with a sword in hand, "You are slain now by me." Then the Lord, armed with the trident, realizing that the leading Dacha, who was rushing at him, could not be killed by anything else or anyone else, hit him with his trident. When the trident pierced through his body, the Decha Gajasura, though thought that he was raised up, the Decha Gajasura thought that he was raised up like an umbrella. He then sang this glory of Shiva. Gajasura said, O great Lord, Lord of the gods, I am in every respect your devotee. O trident-bearing Lord, I know you as the Lord of heaven and destroyer of Kama. O enemy of Andaka. O great Lord, O slayer of Tripuras, O omnipresent, my death at your hands is conducive to my great glory. I desire to submit something. O merciful Lord, please listen to it. O conqueror of death, I am speaking the truth, not a lie. Please ponder. You are the only person deserving the worship of the worlds. You stand high above the universe. Everyone should consider a death like this conducive to glory in due course. Sanat Kumara said on hearing his words. Lord Shiva, the storehouse of mercy, laughed and replied to Gajasura, the son of Mahesa. Lord Shiva said, O Gajasura, O excellent Danava, O depository of great valor, O well-intentioned one, I am delighted. Choose the boon favorably to you. Sanat Kumara said, on hearing the words of Lord Shiva, the granter of boons, the Lord of Danavas, the delighted Gajasura replied. Gajasura said, O nude one, if you are delighted, O Lord Shiva, wear this hide of mine, sanctified by the fire of your trident. It is of your size, it is gentle to the touch, it has been kept as a stake in the battlefield. It is worth seeing, it is of divine nature, and it is always pleasing. Let it ever emit an agreeable smell. Let it be soft forever. Let it be ever free from dirt. Let it be your best ornament always. O Lord, even after being scorched by the flames of the fire of penance for a long time, this hide was not burnt. Hence it is the storehouse of holy fragrance. O nude one, if my hide is not meritorious, how did it get into contact with your limbs in the battlefield? O Shiva, if you are satisfied, please grant me another boon. Beginning from today, let your name be Kritivasas, one clad in elephant hide. Sanat Kumara said, on hearing his words, Shiva, who is favorably disposed to his devotees, was pleased and replied to Gajasura, the son of Mahesa, let it be so. Lord Shiva, the favorite of his devotees, becoming delighted, spoke again to the Danava Gajasura, whose mind had been purified by devotion. Lord Shiva said, in this holy place, a means to the achievement of liberation, let your meritorious body become phallic image, yielding liberation to all. It will be the foremost of all phallic images, yielding salvation, destroying great sins, and named Kriti Vasisvara. One more time. Kriti Vasisvara. Sanat Kumara said, after saying this, Shiva, the Lord of the gods, accepted the hide of Gajasura and wore it. O great sage, there was a great jubilation on that day. All the people staying at Kashi and the Brahmatas were delighted. Vishnu, Brahma, and other gods were delighted in their minds. With palms joined in reverence, they bowed to Lord Shiva and eulogized him. When Gajasura, the Lord of the Danavas, and the son of Mahesa was killed, the gods returned to their original place, and the universe attained normalcy. Thus I have narrated to you the story of Shiva, which shows his affection to his devotees, which is conducive to the attainment of heaven, fame, and longevity, and which increases wealth and food grains. He who listens to this with devotion or narrates this, observing pure rites, enjoys great happiness and attains salvation, the greatest bliss hereafter. Footnotes. 334. The Asura Mahesa, father of Gaja, was slain in battle by Chandika. He should be distinguished from the Asura Mahesa, who was killed by Kartikeya. 335. Brigu was a Prajapati and a great sage who pounded the race of the Brugas, in which Jamadagni and Parashurama were born according to the present Purana. He was the son of Brahma, born out of his heart. 336, Daksha, son of Brahma, born out of his breath, was a Prajapati. His daughter Sati was married to Shiva. 337, Lokapalas are the regions of the 4 cardinal and 4 intermediate points of the world. They are, so this is in Hindi, I'm going to give it a try. Indro, Indro, Vihana, Indro Vihana, Pitri Pitin, Rito, Varuno, Mahut, oh boy, Kubero, Kuber, Is, Pataya, Puvardina, Desa, and Rimat. (338) Brahma assumed the name Satadhriti after completing 100 sacrifices. This name he shares with Indra, the performer of 100 horse sacrifices. 340. Vishwakarman was the founder of the science of architecture and mechanics among the gods. He is credited with the construction of the royal palace for Lord Indra. Here ends today's reading of the Shiva Puran. Om Prabhu Prananatam Vyum Veshwanatam Jagannatanatam Sarananta Bhajan Bhudipatam Bhuyasharam Bhutanatam Shivam Shankaram Shavameshanavite Om Kapura Kaurum Karanavartaram Sansarasaram Bhujagendra Hadam Sadavasantam Hridara Vinde Bhavam Bhavami Saitam Namami Om Nama Parvati Pate Hara Hara Mahadeva Kiche Om Hum Jum Saburvasam Trambakam Mejame Suganam Vishtivaradam Urvarkimi Pabanam Mirichuksham Tatum Swahapu Sahajum Om Jenti Mangalakari Padrakari Kapalindra Gakashma Shiftati Swaswa Namaste Om Tua Mata Chapitatu Tua Manusha Chasakatu Tua Vidyatra Vinantu Sarva Hari Om Tat Sat.